Coleon, that Don shit run through me. Suited up like a mob boss, some top dog unruly. Broke nigga turn rich nigga, not a bitch niggas want sue me. Show you how to make a flick nigga, how to turn your life to a movie. Bow tie in a red rose on the left side of my Gucci. Put a hit on you weak niggas, I treat niggas like goofies. I've been itching to kill some, I'm piped up with that Uzi. I've been looking for a real one to get wiped up, but I'm trying to niggas wish devil me, but I never see him in person. They gassed up on that ketamine and my energy can't curve it. These bad thoughts don't never leave, you'll never see what I'm serving. I say I don't want to go to therapy, but they telling me it's not working. My rose grew from the concrete, but it still cracks on the surface. My side bitch wanna block me, but she still a fuck for these persons. Been telling hoes not to lie to me, cause the truth will make you nervous. Know my grandfather be proud of me if he knew the whip that I'm swerving. I got five for the wick, no matches. Smoke for the bitch, no ashes. Every verse I speak, got passion. Do it for the streets when shit get ratchet. Eyes on me, but it ain't no lacking. This one gave me shit, I smashed it. Had to lay each brick and stack it. Build my dream, hoping it's gonna happen. Nigga, what's happening? I'm with it. If I want that drop, I spend it. If you want that block, I spend it. If you want that watch, I'm spending. I promise God I'm a changed man if you fuck around and I'm sinning. You a real nigga on the internet and I'm a real nigga for a living. Nigga, let's get it. Hey. That Coleon, that Don shit run through me. Suited up like a mob boss, some top dog unruly. Broke nigga turn rich nigga, not a bitch niggas want sue me. Show you how to make a flick nigga, how to turn your life to a movie. Bow tie in a red rose on the left side of my Gucci. Put a hit on you weak niggas, I treat niggas like goofies. I've been itching to kill some, I'm piped up with that Uzi. I've been looking for a real one to get wiped up, but I'm KOD, I'm king of downs, my bitch treat me like royalty. For the top out where they soil me, I do dirt and pay loyalty. Get his head wrapped like a Saudi prince, red dot his face like it's oil. My trail is killed for disloyalty. You want Christmas, hold on toy with me. Souls of blind from Coleon, I got 4 hoes, they enjoying me. Really come from a different cloth, and this shit sound like embroidery. Mama said go get a job, but that cocaine was employing me. My whole life is like a nightmare, and my dream girl been annoying me. Like, in the drum we rock. If you want that watch, I'm cop. You know I got lots of options. I throw the bird food out, they fly. This shit is dope, it's not surprise. 40 got cake, it's not for box. I'm in a Batmobile like guys, I'm a wolf, I'm not no pops. It's that level up, turn a ratchet bitch in a bougie. Suited up like a mom boss, I could turn a wife to a groupie. Booted up in a lamb chop, throw 100 ball off in movies. Motion picture, not a short film, my whole life is a movie. It's that Coleon, that Don shit run through me. Suited up like a mob boss, I'm top dog, I'm booty. Broke down, turn rich, and now these bitch boys want sue me. Show you how to make a flick, boy, how to take life to a movie. No tie in the red ropes on the left side of my Gucci. Put a hit on your top shooter, I treat ops like goofies. I've been feeling to kill something, we smoke shit like Lucy's. I've been looking for a real one to get wiped up, but I'm choosing. Unbelievable love. Oh yeah, hey Mark. Solo in this coupe with the ceiling off. Try to trail me home, I knocked the ceiling off. Dirty money, dumb and hunters keep on peeling off. Falling out of love, I had to go and cut my feelings off. So, telling my emotions, I was so consumed. I used this paper as a bandage for my open wounds. Black Gelato got me tripping like a dose of shrooms. I know the nationwide dealers in the local goons. Allegedly, my pedigree is what you never be. Intelligent like German Shepherd breed, fight to the death of me. American bully, I'm married a hoodie. I'm out in Cali with Burner and he be flaring up cookies. 500 for the lunch, my first car was at. Throwing vodka back and thinking where we started at. They talk wild, we run down and then they walk it back. My bar level got me feeling like a garden rat. Little robe in your corner, get up on you, blow the heat twice. Lift your spirit in the air like a cheap flight. Life is cheap, right? You lose it over 3 dice. CMB lights, dirty money, cop the clean nights. So that's all that pressure made me a diamond, you know? VX1 flag. They say they love me when they see me, but I know it's hatred. Resent me for my accolades and the hoes I dated. I froze the bracelet, they would rather it be golden plated. Living legend in Boston and I'm a golden Cambridge, know the basics. I stick smooth like a prize fighter. I'm just myself to play a role like Makai Viper. I do this for the single mothers trying to buy diapers. Same old Blanco, but the ride's nice and lit like 5 lighters. Flow fire like butane, knocking Wu-Tang in the blue range. Courtside at the Garden so much you think I knew Ainge. Too much trauma in my past, I'm numb to new pain. Brown Maserati, color poop stain, I'm shitting on them. Vicious on them, as a blow a bag, drop a 50 on them. Bust down, glisten on them. Bodies, I ain't tripping on them. Lit from selling trees, I went Christmas on them. Slow throw up in your corner, get up on you and blow the heat twice. And lift the spirit in the air like a cheap flight. Wow, like cheap right, lose it over 3 dice. CFB nights, dirty money, cop the clean nights. Blah. I'ma like when it rains. Yeah, see, sometimes I like when it rains. Honestly, I get excited for pain. I'm playing ball with anyone cause it's a trifling game. I blow the freakers to the joints and the kites to the game. Bleeding on these songs like I put a knife to my main artist. The FBI investigates my artist, trying to figure out if I'm a part of something or it's part of me. I love my home, but that's the place that I don't hardly get. Articulate your vision to somebody who can hardly see. And I just toured the nation with $250,000 on me. Every other night I'm dripping hard, this shit is spilling on me. Dead people in my pockets, I got a killing on me. 50s and blue on. She eat the dick like she got 2 throats. If I'm standing next to bro, that means it's 2 goats. Staring at white Rolls Royce, the McLaren black. Yeah, I'll be the one we flaring at. All the war, I'm Sun Tzu General. I'm prepared for that shit in my city. Then elevated to a nasty level, man. We might got it down, something just to pass the death. Think they give me trophies, honor me, and pass me best. Said they hate the Cubans and the Rollies with the flashy bezels. Damn, like what happened to the love? All I see is cloud chases. What happened to the love? Still, better than wrapping up some drugs on the 4th floor and smiling while I poke for the players. I'm saying that I changed now. They don't see it like I do. It's 5 minutes for the lenses. I was broken, have a diamond, ain't all for the lens. 100,000 on my body, jewelry on in the trenches. I went insane now. Try to tell me if I don't try my to live through that. I lost my heart as a young, I ain't the same now. I want the world to see me, got it in the black. Fill my cup with this leg, I'm feeling pain now. Yeah. Sometimes I like when it's done. Remind me the storm coming. Shit get cold in the summer. Shit get hot in the winter. Slow the Glocks in the spring. Throw the rock with the winners. We treat the ops like they dinner. Get my feast on. Rick pants looking like my feet gone. Drippy shoes, military minded, doing recon. Pay back millies, but I came up in the me songs. Central just to be exact. And everything I speak is fact. Lost my heart as a young and I never be the same. No, turn my trauma into music. Guess I needed pain. So used to dealing with depression. No, I needed change. All alone in the studio. The speakers bang in my own body, dark shades preserve my energy. Avoiding eye contact with fake soaps to try befriending me. I lost respect for way too many rappers in the industry. Learned it all, this shit is gimmicky. The love and hate be finicky. They don't see it like I do. It's 5 minutes for the lenses. I was broken, have a diamond, ain't all for the lens. 100,000 on my body, jewelry on
the home opener. If we don't win this one, it's gonna be a long year.
Young, I ain't the same. I don't want the world to see me, got it in the black. Fill my cup with this leg, I'm feeling pain now. Yeah. What? Aye. Nah. Here I stand, access to the class. 7 grams, foundations of a man. Smoking backs, black, rebel chance. Living fast, my niggas ain't even last. Fuck. In the back, 40, on my lap. Count cash, anxious, been the flash. Too committed to principles from my past. If you ever came from nothing, that's something you understand. Look, if the color's not like me, she like me. From the future, move at light speed. Extended like a giant, only 5'3". The magic words, I move like magic words. Stop lying, nigga, you ain't never heard me. Straight from the curve where 103rd be. Fucking with Nick.
Glad to have you with us from Warren P. McGurk Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sentinels and the UMASS Minutemen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. UMASS will kick off and we'll be underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. It's the Sentinels offense. Will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Gets the back moving on the option. Rides the option, he keeps it.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got his man out of the backfield. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And then you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Gunderson. Heaves it on the run. It's broken up. They took a shot and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Minutemen offense heads onto the field for the first time today. And here comes William Watson. Hit the portal and came over from Virginia Tech. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Matthews. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs after the completion. Hands it off. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. The option look. Quarterback keep. Now the pitch. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
UMASS to the line facing 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, that's one of those when you walk back to the huddle and you're just kicking yourself and you're going to go to the quarterback and be like, bro, I got you next time. My bad. But those tight ends work the middle of the field so magically. And
now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
And he's knocked down.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that 1st down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. Makes it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And the Sentinels have this offense rolling. On the option. Runs through the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense. Understanding responsibility football. Playing the 1st option. Playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. Hard-hitting tackle.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Gunderson. Fires to the tight end. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to keep...
Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Off the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. At midfield, he's got room. That is frustrating for a defense, for a quarterback to beat you with his feet.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Watson. Here's a heat. Complete to the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might be calling a hot route. Some misdirection with the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, what a move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Got it. They will score. Touchdown.
the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest. Put 6 up on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. They'll run the option. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got it again. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the Sentinels will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll try it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra body, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
UMASS to the line on 3rd and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. And here comes the punt team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. They're out there taking a look at this sophomore defensive back, and we hope he's able to get back in the action shortly. On the run, it's Bentley. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air. It's Gunderson. Under fire. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and makes...
Caught, and he's got room. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the ground. Might have a chip. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sentinels.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Extra point here will tie the game. And it's blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. Oh, that it wound up better than they could have imagined. They wind up with a two-pointer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown.
I'll tell you the shit that happens when you pick UMASS, folks.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Got it in the middle, it's Harding. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got a man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Quarterback adapting. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it along the sideline. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Get it out on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man, it's Watson. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Minutemen! Made the grab in the end zone.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Going for two here to try to make the lead 7. They'll try to run it with Washington. He's into the end zone, and they'll put 2 more on the board just before halftime. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside McGurk Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the UMass head coach at the half. Their running back has not gotten off to the best start. Listen, this is a big-time transfer, and they brought him in for a moment like this, but he has not gotten off to the start that they would like. However, the team's still up, but they expect more. See if they give him another opportunity here to get this second half started. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go right back to the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Dropping back, it's Watson. Moving out to the right. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Fires on the move. Tight end getting vertical.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but
here's a little room there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Give to Washington again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Watson. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man, and he is stopped short. The defense gets it done on fourth down.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Finding some room. Got enough for the first. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Sentinels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gets the back moving. On the ground, it's Fitzpatrick. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Turning it on. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
And the Sentinels are threatening in the red zone. A designed run for the quarterback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The lineman's
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Sentinels. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The UMASS offense returns to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Might as well stick with him. Maybe some room here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Shoots it to the left. Right on the money. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Oh, he's got some space. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice positive gain. Now let's go get 7.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
It's 3rd and 5. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Watson. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
And the returner will be brought down. Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Running inside, it's Williamson. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Sends it back in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive.
Got a little grass. Quick step and go. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first.
And put that on the list of things I did not think I would see today. I did not think I'd see the fullback breaking off a big run. The big fella usually in there to block, but he shows you, wait a minute, I can do what the running backs can do too. Don't sleep on me.
And the Sentinels will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sentinels will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They take over, holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Washington again. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Watson. It's complete to the left. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on fourth down.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on fourth down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on fourth down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play, and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm ending this game right now.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, to keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.